What's up, Space Cadets? This is KJ48, and welcome back to my Empyrion Galactic Survivor Let's Play. This is episode 12. And I have been doing some thinking, I've been reading your comments, and you guys came up with a great point about the... You know what? I'm going to rename this damn thing right now, because I keep forgetting the name of it, so let's do that right now. Mega Boar Plasma. Alright, let's rename this right now. By the way, thank you very much, Andy H, for making this. This thing is just top-notch. I love it. Mega Boar Plasma. There we go. Awesome. Does it say it now? Hopefully. You got to get away from it a little bit. Mega Boar Plasma. Whoa, what? All right, so you guys gave me a really good point about this thing that I did not think about. When you're digging out with the Mega Boar Plasma, you kind of want to be on somewhat flat ground, and you don't want to be flying into the base. I did it very wrong. You should just stay where you are and just keep shooting. I'm going to show you what I did. I kind of marked out where I wanted to build the base over here. You know, kind of got this area down here. We're going to have some stairs up here. All right. And over here, it goes up into another set of stairs, and it goes up into our regular base. All right, guys, going to be doing a little post-commentary here. I don't know what happened to this part of the audio, but it kind of got screwed up. So I'm going to be doing some post-commentary to fill it in so you don't have to listen to nothing. Right now, I'm just talking about how I really don't like the way this base is coming out. I feel like I've blown holes in the mountains in stupid ways. I do not like the way this base is coming out at all. And I did find another spot for a new base, and we're going to be going there in a moment. Right here, I'm just talking about like how it just looks wrong, and I don't like this spot anymore. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go look for a new spot. Well, actually, I already have a new spot. I'm going to go show you the new spot. And then what we're going to do is we're going to lay down some things for a new base. And over the next few episodes, we're going to be building a new base. And once that new base is self-sufficient and working the way I want it to, I'm going to, off-camera, come back to this base and take this one apart. And my audio should be good about now, so I will see you later. Don't like the way this base came out. I think we're going to take down the whole base. And I'm going to show you where I'm going to build my main base. And I've got a whole idea about how I want to do it. I'm going to use the Mega Boar Plasma to better effect. I would also like, I guess you couldn't call it a Mega Boar Plasma, but I would also like a version of this ship that, hold on a sec. I'll get back to that in a sec. Let me, put this stuff in here. There we go. Come on. There we go. Nope. And some in here. I would like a version of this ship that is like much smaller. Like you see how the drills are 2x2. I would like one set of those drills on a much smaller, small vessel. And the reason I want that is because I want to be able to go into my base and do more precision mining. This thing's great, and I'm going to put it to good use. But I would like a way to have more precision mining, and maybe something like this, but much smaller. Only one set of these drills. But anyway, over here is where I'm going to make my final base. It's going to be right here at the bottom of this pond, and we are going to be going to this mountainside here. I'll probably do something with the water, probably make some of this base outside. I'm not really sure. But for right now, this is the main part, and as soon as we get there, you'll see where I dug out. It doesn't show it until you get close, by the way. There we go. So I dug out a big hole here. What I did was I just stood here. You know what? I'm actually going to land over here. All right, so this thing might tip over sideways. Whatever. I'll fix it later. Anyway, so check this out. So look at how smooth this one came out. I mean, still not perfect, but came out a lot smoother. And I just stood there and just shot into this hallway. And I want this to be about, I don't know, like 3 times bigger. So we're going to try and make this 3 times bigger, going once more to the side. I guess to the right would be the way to go. Yeah, probably one more to the right, and then we're going to go up top and try and blast that. We're just going to blast a big hole in the side of this mountain in order for us to put our base in it. I'm thinking 2x2, and then we'll just we'll dig the rest out by hand if we need to. Someone told me to use my hand plasma, and I used my hand plasma. It's just not as powerful as the big plasma things on these small ships. So it just doesn't work as well. All right, so let's try and line this up as best we can right next to it. Now this is the hard part. I gotta try and line this up. I'd say right about there, probably. All right. Let's see how this goes. Looks like I'm aiming a little high. That looks right. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Now there's going to be a little spot to the left that I'll have to mine out, but that's small potatoes. This is going to take out the most of it. Is that good? Should I aim a little higher? No, that looks pretty good actually. Yeah. Yeah, okay, I'm getting the hang of this thing. Yeah. Alright, looking pretty good, Let's just blast this out for a while. Alright, it looks like this is a little bit higher, or it's not. You know what? It's not getting the same spots because you see the ground needs to get shot out a little more. That is okay. Maybe I should aim down. What do you think? No, don't move. You don't want to. You really don't want to move like with this thing as much as you can. You know, help it. But this looks pretty. Oh no, we moved up. Oh no, we didn't. It just blasted the top. Oh well. Man, I'm out already. Sheesh. All right, let's see how that came out. All right, that should work. We need some kind of lights on us. We'll take these. All right, let's see what this came out like. It looks like it came out pretty good. You know, not perfect, but good. So let's put some of these down. Yeah, this looks okay. Yeah. So this came out pretty good, I think. It looks like it's pretty much on the same level, and this looks like it came out okay. It looks like we might have to dig it down a little bit, but I think this came out pretty good. And then we're gonna do 2 more up top, and that's gonna be the beginning of our base. I'm thinking we'll put the hangar up top, and then this will be the main part of the base. You know, we'll put a floor up there. I think it's gonna come out pretty good. So there's one other thing I want to show you, and we'll actually take this ship with us. We're gonna mine some. We're gonna go ahead and mine some silicon because we need silicon. And I have a mining platform now. I have a mining platform made by a fellow named Deadlock, and we're going to show this off right now. So let's check out this mining platform. There's actually a lot of mining platforms on the workshop. I'm gonna try a lot of them. This was the cheapest one, and honestly, I do not have a lot of resources, and it looks pretty good. I didn't just get it because it's cheap, but it looks pretty good. I'm excited to try it. So let's try and get this thing from about tipping over. There we go. Let's come on down here. By the way, if you look right here, we are actually in the middle of making another starter tier 1 vessel. And what I'm going to do with this thing is I'm going to put plasma bore lasers on all 4 sides and I'm going to try and make a little miniature plasma bore, a little miniature mega bore plasma, you know, with just 4 plasmas, and see if I can do a little bit more, you know, nuance mining. You know what I mean? Alright, so here we go. We got the mining platform. Spawn it right here. Alright, so it's very basic, very good, very cheap. And you just come on up here. It's got the open cockpit. That's pretty cool. It's got a small ammo box. I don't know why it's got an ammo box. Does it have guns on it? I didn't. Let's go ahead and put some power in this bad boy. And let's press P and group everything. It's got an ammo box, cargo, cockpit, constructor core, fridge, fuel tank, generator, lights, thrusters. I don't know why it has an ammo box. I'm kind of confused about that. It doesn't have any guns on it. Maybe it leaves it if you want to put your own guns on it or something. I don't know. But anyway, what this thing does is... Oh, boy. What this thing does is it allows you to get into these holes and not so much have to worry about, you know, getting, you know, in and out. And, oh, God. Well, like I said, it's going to take a little bit of work to get used to this thing. And basically what you have to do is you do have to dig a hole big enough to allow this thing to go in it. Okay. I was mining with this thing before, and I finally got it to kind of work right. It's a little bit tricky, but I think I can get it. I went ahead and took the Megabore Plasma back, and I am making some more ammo for it. And we're going to try and get some more of this stuff now. So let me make sure I'm lined up with this. This looks pretty good right about there. You don't want to hit any of the sides because that's when you really get screwed up. It's a little finicky. But it's really cheap and it does seem to work. Where are all the lights on it? There's supposed to be lights. T? Yeah, there we go. I must have turned them off by mistake. Alright, so it does work. You just gotta be a little bit careful with it. And like learn how to use it. I went ahead and brought some more ammo down with me for this. Yeah, I really like this thing. First of all, it's got the lights. It's got a lot of other... What is this? Oh, these open and close. Fancy. Okay, so this thing looks like it's moving forward a little bit. So we just want to tip it up. And now it looks like it's pretty solid. Okay. Yeah, so it allows you to get in and out of the hole a lot easier. It allows you to mine at the top easier. It gives you lights, so you don't have to bring lights. The only thing I'd like to see on this that it does not have is oxygen storage. I might maybe take it apart a little bit if I feel like it. Or maybe I'll just look for another one, because I do want to try out a lot of these mining platforms. I've got quite a few of them downloaded or subscribed to, and they're pretty freaking cool. I like them. And the cool thing about it also is as you're mining, you get some stuff, and you go ahead and you put it right in the constructor as you're mining. And you go ahead eventually and make ingots while you're doing it. Saves you some time later. I really like this thing. Thank you, Deadlock. This thing's pretty freaking cool. And it meets my first seal of approval. It's inexpensive. I've got some other ones that are kind of expensive. And we'll look at them later. I don't really want to do that now. I'm going to mine some of this stuff up. We're going to get some more... PL charge, whatever that's called, ammo basically, for the Mega Bore Plasma, and then we're going to continue working on the area for our new base. So I'll see you then. Really quickly, I went to third person. This thing's so freaking badass. I like this platform. This thing's pretty cool. So cool. And you guys come up with some crazy stuff, man. I love it. I freaking love it. I'm off to get some copper. Man, this thing's freaking cool. I really like this thing a lot. And you know what's funny? It fits in the hangar of my capital vessel. So I really love this thing. I need to get some copper though, because the plasma charges I'm making for the Bohr plasma thing is they need copper as well. So yeah. All right, guys, we've got a good amount of ammo. Not as much as I wanted to get, but this video is taking a long time to make, so we're gonna go with what we got and see what we can do. Should be able to do quite a bit of damage to this mountainside. So, kind of like the idea of the water in the way. I'm probably gonna make some kind of platform on the water. Most of the base is gonna be inside, but I do want some kind of platform over the water. I'm not quite sure what I want to do there, but something. All right. So there we go. There's the hole. All right. And let's go into first person, and this is going to be a little tricky. We want to kind of shoot right above the other hole. I'm thinking like right about there. Not quite as good as I wanted it, but I think it'll be okay. There's going to be a little bit of a dirt, a little bit of mountain in between the first and second floor, but that's okay. I can knock that out easy as long as we get the chunk of the, you know, the mountain out of there. That's the important thing. Aim up a little bit. It's looking pretty good. The only thing I don't like about this mining platform, this Mega Bore Plasma, is that once we've started building, we can't dig anymore with it. That's what I'm kind of concerned about. That's why I want a small vessel with 2x2 of the plasma guns, so I can. It's not hitting anymore. Did it dig all the way through, or no? Probably not. All right, so go and reload. Yeah, I want a 2x2, just a 2x2, 4 plasma in a square on a small vessel, so I can go get in there, you know, and do a lot more, you know, intricate work. Although this seems to be working pretty well, but again, once I start building, I can't do this anymore. You'd be blowing up your own stuff. Although, I could probably make rooms to the side. Like, let's say I wanted a room to the right. Let's say right in front of me I already built stuff, okay? And let's say I wanted a room to the right. I could just go over a little bit farther than I normally would and leave, you know, like, I don't know, like a foot of mountain in between the rooms? Yeah, I could probably do that. Yeah, sure. Okay. I could do that. Now that we've got the, you know, idea of how this works. I also like the windows in front because they kind of line up the they kind of line up a little bit with the square you're kind of shooting. Yeah, this is gonna be nice. This is gonna be a great base, guys. Very good. Very good. Alright, that should be okay. Alright, let's park this. We gotta park it like this so it doesn't tip over. Oh, by the way, guys, the results are in. The developers of this game had a little thing going where they were asking people what they thought. It was kind of like a poll, and they had a bunch of these questions and stuff. And the results are in. And the one thing that people want most in this game is automatic mining. Yeah. So the developers now on their priority list, automatic mining is now #1. So cool. So cool. Alright, yeah, so this stuff looks good down here. This looks very good. We're going to have to flatten it out a little bit. That's okay. That's to be expected. As long as we got most of the mountain out of there, that's fine. We already did that, though. Let's go look up top. Up top looks pretty good as well. Yeah. Yeah, see, this is good. Because we've got a little bit of space in between this and below. But that'll be easy to dig out. That's not really a problem. So let's go through here. Should be able to get to the other side pretty quickly. Because again, this is going to be dividing rooms, but it shouldn't be that hard to get through. Although, it does seem to be taking a little bit. There we go. We got through. So let's look at the other side. Yeah. This is looking good too. So let's dig down and see how hard it is to dig down to the bottom part. I prefer not to fall down there. You know what? I don't think we came this far on this side, did we? We might not have. We definitely came this far, so let's see. Did that break through yet? No, huh? How far did we come on this? Oh, maybe we didn't come that far. Hold on, let's go look below. I think the tunnels below did not go as far as the tunnels above. Or there's just more rock there than I thought. Yeah, there's more rock there than I thought. That's okay. Ow, damn it. Let's dig up. It's a little thicker between the bottom and the top than I thought it would be, but yeah, it's about, I don't know, like 5 feet of rock. Yeah, that's not great. But I guess I'm just gonna have to live with it. It's okay. It's okay. I'm okay with that. Maybe there could be rock in between the top and the bottom. That might not even be that big of a deal. So, okay, so the top is going to be the hangar. Okay? This is going to be the hangar up here. And I'm just going to break down these walls here. Now, this is actually going to take longer than I even thought. See, this is where I need those 2x2 plasmas. Although, this isn't that bad. Yeah, this isn't that bad. So this is going to be the hangar up here. And then, you know, it's going to be a pretty freaking big hangar. But I don't need it to go all the way to the back. I can have the hangar stop wherever I want it to. But the main point of this is we have the room to work with. And that's what we wanted. We wanted to have the room to work with. And this tool right here would work really well. But I'm not sure. Let me see. So these two look about the same, but that one's up higher. Yeah. This one's up higher than that one. Well, I guess we should make the hangar first. And we could do it however we want to. We could always work with it later. Let's start flattening some stuff out. I guess this is a pretty good spot to be flat. So with the flattening tool, whenever you want to flatten something, you just hold down the right mouse button. And that will flatten it out for you quite nicely. The left mouse button is a filler tool. I mean, I don't even really need I could fill this in right like this. and then flatten it. Nope, not going to work. So take this out, and now flatten it. Yeah, there's going to be a hole there no matter what. That's okay. We don't really need to flatten this either. Well, we do need to flatten some of it, because we're going to start our base here. I might just start my base right in this spot right here. Actually, I think that's probably a good idea. Let's go make a base starter kit. We got some time. Megabore Plasma, you are a freaking god. Still going to take some work in there, but this thing did all the heavy lifting. And that's all I could ask for. That is a big friggin' hole in the side of that mountain. You know how long that would take me to dig out by hand? One of the problems I've been having with this game lately with my Let's Play is I want to do off-camera work, but I really don't have a lot of time. I wanted to do the off-camera work on stream, but I haven't been able to because 7 Days to Die came out with Alpha 15. So I don't think we'll be able to play this game on stream for a while. So I'm going to have to do off-camera work. But it's really hard. It really taxes my time. I'm not a lazy person when it comes to YouTube. Like, I put my time in. But today has taken me an hour and a half already to make this video. And it's not that I don't like doing it. It's just, man, it's rough on my time, you know? So I'm going to have to figure it out. But we got a lot done today, though. Very happy about it. Let's get out of here. We've got more plasma charges for this thing being made, too. So we could do more work later when we need to. And by the way, check this thing out. It fits in here. I love it. I love it. And let's come on in here and let's... oh, just about done. Let's cancel those, and let's do a base starter. Where is it? Right here. Base starter. I'm worried about drones being sent into this base, though. Yeah, whatever. If it gets destroyed, it gets destroyed. I can just redo it. I kind of want to get the base started. I don't know if... Like, I've always been under the impression that drones... We're going to do some gardening here while I talk to you about drones. I was always under the impression that drones would attack your base once it's been powered. And that's always been my experience with it. Every time I powered the base, that's when the drones would come in. I've never had a drone come down before my base was powered. Now, we got to replace that block as well. Now, here's the thing. Some people were telling me that they'll come as soon as you put your base down, but that has not been my experience with it. So, I'm not really sure what to make of that. Let's do some cooking, and that base starter should be just about done. I put some meat in there. I got some when I was farming. I got attacked by some scorpions. All right, so put all this stuff in here, and I've been making dino stew because that stuff's really freaking filling. Look at this stuff, dino stew. Yeah, 200. Ooh, 200 food. Okay, it's not as filling as I thought. I thought that was like 300 or something like that. They might have nerfed it, or maybe I'm just misremembering. All right. Yeah. Okay, we were just about done. I'm going to leave this go. I don't want to leave my food in here, though, because I get worried that it's going to go bad. But I also don't want to wait for that food because we're at the end of the video, and I don't want you guys having to wait for food because that sucks. By the way, these PL charges do not really take that much promethium. Those PL charges only took about 100 promethium, and I've been making a lot of it. So it's not as bad. It's not as crazy as it looks as far as, you know, cost goes. Okay, guys, there we go. Got it down. I'm going to show you from the outside. That is going to be a great place for a hangar door. Yeah, we got to make the biggest hangar door we can. It's going to be freaking awesome. And if we want to, we could even dig up a little bit. We might have to. The ceiling actually might be a little low for... Well, I don't know. That's a pretty good height for the ceiling. I mean, so... Yeah, looking pretty good. So we're going to call this one here. That is going to be it for episode 12. See you next time for episode 13. Till then, take it easy.